King. Sir King. Sir King. Sir King. Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King. Sir King. Sir King.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hold on this wonderful Tuesday. It's already Tuesday. I guess we celebrating the 4th of July. Is there, I mean, I don't know. Is there really anything to celebrate? I don't know. Let's see. What's up? Your pleasure, 721. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. What's up, detach myself? Thank you for detaching yourself from reality and being here. I appreciate you so much. I really do. Thank you to everybody who's also in Avatar Nation. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have enjoyed the journey. Like I was telling y'all the other day, YouTube has sent me notification of my 5th year anniversary of being on this application. So that's quite an achievement within itself. Hopefully y'all have been part of the journey in some way, shape, form, or motion or ocean or whatever. What's up, Ron P? How you doing? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday to you as well. Thank you for being here, Pastor Ron P. I'm gonna put Theo back on. Not Theo looking up man. Hey, that's all. That's what we call interpretation, Doctor Theo. You the butterfly mood. That's up to interpretation. I mean, the only thing you can really say maybe limit is the limit. But in terms of the monkey or the donkey or a Sasquatch, that's up to your interpretation. Now, if you saying that's that person, that's open to your interpretation. Now, if that's how that person feel that they look, that's on them. I didn't put no description behind that for you to say that. So did you tell on yourself? Is that how you view that person? Is that the imagery in which you get from that person based on that thumbnail? I didn't say that person was that. That was really that could have been anything. That could have been Mighty Joe Young. That could have been part of maybe the Jurassic Park movie that's coming out on July 2nd. You don't know. You don't know. So if y'all say that person look like that, that's based on y'all. That's y'all guilt. That's y'all mind playing tricks on you. I don't know. What's up, Rico the Sleeves? How you doing? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Okay, boo. LOL. Oh, Lord. I told Dimples to stop calling me. I don't know why Dimples keep calling me. I thought I had her on block. But anyway, move right along. So there's a lot of stuff that's been going on. So let's get into it real quick. Now, I have to confess. What's up, Queen B? I have to confess. I had my fat boy syndrome yesterday. I would never call myself fat. I was a big boy syndrome. What's up, Queen B? How you doing? Good to see you yesterday. I was bad yesterday. After the live I did yesterday, I went over there and went to Domino's, right? For black people. Now, normally this Domino's I went to got normally white or Hispanic people behind the counter. So I expect to roll up there and see some white Hispanic people. Now, y'all, black people, we gotta do better. Because why when I roll up there this time, there's some black people up there. I'm like, okay, let me not prejudge. Now, mind you, I get up there, I roll up there. I'm the only person on the other side. I'm the only customer up in there. Now, he on the phone, black man. Now, there's a black man taking the call, and a black man in the cook. What did I say? Normally, I see what? Some white or Hispanic people. Ain't no white Hispanic people this day. I don't know. Monday, I guess, is the black day. I don't know. So I go up in there. I come in there, and mind you, he on the phone. He don't acknowledge me. He don't say, excuse me, sir, give me 1 minute. he don't say. I still can't understand. He busy, whatever. He preoccupied. Then finally, once I'm staring off into space, thinking about YouTube land, he did, oh, sir, how can I help you? And I said, do you have a pizza for Sir King? So then he turned and look, and the cook say, oh, there ain't no pizza on Sir King. Now, mind you, while I was staring into Pizza Land, waiting for him to sit up there and acknowledge me, I see my name on the screen. You know, they have a little service screen. Just like, oh, okay, well, they got Sir King, so at least they did get my order. What does the damn cook say, or the pizza man say, the one that's put it in the oven? Oh, I ain't got no pizza for no Sir King. There ain't no pizza for no Sir King. We ain't cooked no pizza for no Sir King. And I'm sitting up here like, child, now mind you, if I didn't see the screen with my name on it, I would have believed him. Like, damn, I messed up. I maybe sent it to the wrong damn Dominoes. But I look at the screen. I cock my head to the side and point right up there to the screen and say, uh, my name right there on the pizza screen. Oh, what's your name? What's your name? Sir King. And it went right over there to where they had the pizzas that were waiting to get picked up. It got me my damn pizza. I was like, how in the heck? And they weren't busy. I could understand if there was a plethora of customers coming in and out, and they bombarded by calls and they couldn't cut. I'm like, but my name, how you just, and it just came out. And it wasn't no 20 minutes delay, 30. It just came out, and I'm like, you don't know who you just cooked for. You don't know. They got it. I gotta tell you that my name is up on the damn Domino screen. Huh? Black people, we gotta do better. They wasn't no Sir King. I don't know. We ain't cooking for no Sir King. I ain't see no order for no Sir. It's just loud and wrong. And I just left because I know they both felt stupid. I would have felt so stupid. I gotta tell you, I just cocked my head to the side and pointed up there. Well, my name is on the screen. And then the screen got the nerve to tell you that it was received and it's done. So I knew what status that it was in. I'm like, damn, the screen telling me more than what y'all know. It's received and it was done. It wasn't like, oh, waited to be cooked or nothing like that. It was received and done. And ooh, black people, we got to do better. And like I said, normally there was white Hispanic people up there. Child and ooh, I hate to say that. I hate to say that. First time we get some brothers up there, they don't even know what the hell they cooking. And then I had to check my damn. I said, you know what? They bet because I had put what I get on mine. I had got what's that? I don't know, so Alfredo sauce. I didn't get the regular. So I said, you know what? They better not have put that regular tomato sauce. Thank God they did. I was like, okay, they got 1 point. They're crazy. You got to go to the Domino's and tell them that they just put your order in. That was crazy. What happened if I had believed that man and I would have ran to the Domino's I normally place the order with, and they talking about that? I would have been pissed. But luckily, thank God for that TV that my name was on the damn screen. Sir King on bright lights. Oh, Asia from Brooklyn said she getting hungry. Sorry, that wasn't my intent. Okay. Yeah. What's up, Ronnie Q? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being that thumbnail, child. Ain't that thumbnail? Everybody running up in here talking about why you got that lady looking like that. Did I say that lady look like that? That's what you said that lady look like. Okay. Now the other person, the fruit with a do rag. Okay, you can pretty much surmise who that is. But the other person, I didn't put no initials on the thumbnail. That is the customized thumbnail. Yes, I did create it and all that. But like I said, Jurassic Park coming out tomorrow, July 2nd. I may want to talk about Jurassic Park, and you may see that character in Jurassic Park. How you doing? I'm just saying. Y'all coming up here, kicking my heels. Ooh, that. Ooh. Ooh, and then the person that y'all think I'm talking about in that thumbnail got the nerve to write a community post. Oh, he got some nerve and he don't show himself. Well, maybe you shouldn't show yourself either. Maybe you should take a hint, okay? And hide behind the liquor bottles. Anyway, move around. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. No, Lolo is my blue Sir King. I'm going by the title and picture, but I'm okay. I'm here for the content. Thank you for being here for the content. Rico the Sneezes. I got a gorilla with a wig on my face. Ah, woo! Just because somebody put lipstick on a gorilla or Sasquatch, y'all go crazy. Y'all go crazy. Woo, y'all mind crazy. Ron P says your sound is a little bit muffled but workable. Okay, okay. Thank you, Pastor. Well, I think he Ron P. Hold on. Let me see. Let me turn that down a little bit. Oh no, that thing turned up, child. Let me turn it up. Oh Lord, no. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh no, it blowing. Oh, Lord, hold on. Ooh, child. One second. One second. Okay. All right. What's up, Asia from Brooklyn? I already said hello. What's up, Philly T? I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Child, I have to give accounting because sometimes we get audited by the YouTube nosy police. So I just want to let you know Philly T has to, help support the broadcast, and I use the funds to pay for the expensive package of StreamYard. Okay, just in case y'all want to know what Sir King did with the money that he give. It goes straight back into the broadcast. So I'll finally able to accumulate enough money. Thank you to Philly T and StreamYard, they grind me. So I go up in there. They talking about they got what was it? The price slashed through, like the normal price, and they got slashed through. I said, you okay? But child, that was just if you buy the yearly package, and this one you owe us $271. I said, what? I owe you what? How I owe you something when I'm not using it? But that child, I went to the monthly package, so they then went back to the regular. I was like, them scheming, scamming. Ooh, StreamYard, no good, no good. Anyway, we gotta survive. Um, Let me see what else y'all saying. Let me reach out. What's up, Rhonda? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Demus, oh child, she been stalking me. Hello, Ninja. Yeah, I know. Child, don't maybe put up that clip with that lady karate kicking. What's up, Phil? Demus? So how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna start playing like I don't speak much English. That's the bit. Well, you better be careful with that because they might deport your ass. Just saying. Roddy Q says, I wouldn't care about your name. Just be happy if they pay attention to your order bin. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Agent says, sound like thick people struggles. Just because you skinny don't mean like it's all good. Like there's a lot of people running around here skinny and sick as hell. Okay, crackheads and all. So the first sign that you ain't healthy is you losing rapid weight. So I'm glad to be part of the thick community because I go to the gym, I lift weights. Part of my thickness is due to my massive muscles, but anyway, I've been good actually. I haven't had a pizza in a long damn time. So when my body is like yearning for something, I just give it to it and let it go, and then I don't think about it no more for like 2 more years. So Rico the C says, "Sir Ken, you may like my art. I'll do you a thumb. Nah, ain't your art dealing with a noose and stuff? I pass, and based on your thumbnail, nah, I pass. What's up, Machiavelli? But thank you, Rico. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Machiavelli? Hope you're doing well. Drip, child. Why you got? Oof. Anyway, thank you for coming here, Drip. Ooh, Asia from Brooklyn says order, or Asia from China, excuse me, because she said I was being racist when I said she from Brooklyn. Order a pizza while listening to this mess, child. You know what I did do, Asia? I got the thin crust to limit my carb intake. So I got the thin crust, okay? Just so you don't think I'm getting the extra carb and all that. No, I got the thin crust, okay? The thin crust. Oh, what's up, Miss LA? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Stalking. Hell, okay. All right. All right. Let me see. I was just saying, we gonna be careful of the language you choose. Asia. I know SK, but I'm really struggling because I gotta find another gym, and that's really kind of throwing me off too. Because now I have to be careful. Child, that comment below you, Asia, threw me off a little bit. I gotta get my workout regimen back because that kind of threw me off a little bit. But I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. Whew, gotta get back in the gym. Well, I'm always in the gym, but it's just like I gotta get enough cardio. That's my issue. I gotta get enough cardio. That's the issue. So yeah. All right, Strike Team says, who's admitted on video June 20 accepting stolen teleport merchandise from area market gas station? I don't know. I don't know. Like Shaggy, it wasn't me. But anyway, you gotta be careful what you say on TV. Demon Soul says, you want me on that link and you miss me. Just I heard, you know what, Demon Soul, people were sitting me saying that you were going at me on Jay Wilson Live and cursing me out real bad. Real bad, dogging me out. They used the vernacular of saying that, oh, you were dragging me or something. I'm like, wow. Simple Socialite says, you came in, I just came in and you already lying. Well, you came in already lying, looking like a cat. We know you don't look like that. So that cat probably look better than you, baby. All right, let me see. Dr. Sir King, Dr. Creole, talk about some Dr. Sir. I feel you for dinner. I'm having a homemade dressed cheeseburger. I don't eat beef except once a month. I feel you. I mostly cook most of the time, but I don't like cooking because I hate cleaning up afterwards, and then I don't like it when it don't turn out the way I want it. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So my avatar is my creations and my avatar is my creations and remind me I need Joe putting this thing on a child. I don't know nothing about no thing, and I saw new, so I clicked off. Demon Soul says, I live, oh, no, I can't read. I love thin and crispy supreme, no pepperoni, extra veggies, half jalapeno. So you like that spicy stuff? Okay. And jalapeno will be good in some combinations. What's up, Simply Success? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. So that's crazy. Okay, so this is what I noticed on street. Wait a minute. Oh, they corrected the names. I told you that if y'all filled in enough complaints, they would go change that. So now all that at Simply Success at 1942 and all that, it's gone. Okay, so finally, because that was just getting on my nerves. So I'm glad they got that straight. Yeah, go back to the name. That's good. What's up, Black Strawberry Apple? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Demon Soul says, I ain't dragged you, but when you have fun with me, they laugh and tell me to relax. Why would I be here live after 20 minutes? I don't know why, girl. You got time on your hands. It's summer. I don't know. Maybe they have no bookings today to be like a professional babysitter, like what's her name? Pizarro. Simple social. I don't know. I forgot what you look like. There's so many women that come across me. I just forget. So I haven't seen you in like what 4 years. So don't hold it against me. Talking about says the guy who saw me and told me I was pretty. Did you forget? Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, you. That's no slight. That's no slight. Okay. Simply says so. SK, you can't cook. Just say I can cook. I just everything don't come out sometimes you want it, and like sometimes, like I said, I don't feel like washing no dishes, and sometimes I don't feel like discarding what I just cooked. Sometimes I just be. I get sometimes I just like say, okay, how can I make this easy? All right, so I just go get some vegetables, put it in a skillet, and let it heat itself, and then put some seasoning on it, and that be the meal for the day. Okay, because I'm not trying to gain all that weight. Okay, I'm not. Simple Social Life says, excuse me, I like jalapenos too. I can eat them straight up. Sorry, that sounds funny. Demons O says, sipping, let him know. Okay. She supports in all seasons for the reason. Let's go with brief commentary. I believe in acknowledgement, y'all. Kareem Aqua Clara says we have new effective laws today in Georgia. Ooh, Lord, I was about to say Georgia. And what in Georgia? What are some of those laws, Kareem Aqua Clara? Simple Social says you can't meal prep. Yeah, I meal prep when I buy the stuff from the store and put it in the refrigerator. I'm prepping to eat it to make a meal. So yeah, what's up, Diva D? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm nasty, child. I ain't nasty. I ain't nasty. No, I think I'm quite clean, to be honest. All right, so let's get into the commentary at hand. We talked about Domino's. They right now they're voting Diddy. Everybody worried about Diddy. Let me tell you what I think about Diddy. I was listening to the Hood Table, and she was breaking down the charges. I believe this is the Hood Table. It may have been a combination of the Hood Table and some other news source that was there. and they were breaking down the conditions of what has to be satisfied to constitute as a regular charge, and they only need two charges or whatever for him. And I don't know because it's all based on the definition of what constitutes as him violating those charges. And when you think about their vernacular and their definition, you would have to say, well, by our broad judgment, no. But by their definition, yes. Did he arrange for this to happen, for people to have sexual services? Did he pay for this? And you're like, yeah, he did. So based on definition, yeah. And by us, the regular public, like, no, because they came there willingly. Like, it's really interesting the breakdown and the whole thing of he only has to be found guilty on 2 out of the 5. I'm like, what is this? Wait, what is this? So I don't know everything personally. Personally, well, first we know it's so weird because those people went willingly, right? But then they're saying he abused them. He kind of held their lifestyle in his hands, and when they didn't comply, he got aggressive and kicked them in the butt and withheld money for them and record deals and all that. So I'm conflicted to say that, but and then on top of that, they went back. And when you think of sex trafficking, you think of somebody put in the back of a damn semi truck against their own will and forced to do things that they don't want to do and forced to live in a damn cave or something or garage. So I don't know. It's sad either way. It's sad either way. So Diamond B says, "Screw Diddler, y'all done. Let Lemon cuss out that woman." Listen, y'all. We gonna get into that in a minute. Let me see. Sip so y'all all need to follow the people who actually know the law. That's reading the transcript. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Based on what they're saying, he guilty. Based on what the regular folks saying, he not. When you put stuff in a drink that's forced Rico and dragging her back to a free call, I understand that. I gotta be open minded in my commentary, y'all. I can't be sitting there, oh, he guilty. Da, da, da. I gotta look at stuff as an open mind, an open mind. So, all right. DVD says funny. Why when they have his trial, R. Kelly is in prison cutting up, trying to get out at the same time. Well, last time I heard, R. Kelly got poisoned. So, all right. Anything else we'll talk about? No, the NBA. They're making trades left, right, front, and center. So I'll be very interested in purchasing NBA 2K26, I guess. So I'll be interested to see what that look like. Anything else? I heard that Dion's son's Shador, he not doing well in football camp. I don't know what that's all about. I haven't read in depth about that. Also, the big better bill, whatever that's been pushed through for approval by JD Vance. I guess it was 50-50. In the Senate, it got pushed through JD Vance. Now it's got to go back to the House to get, I guess, readjusted. I'm hearing pros and cons, but listen, for y'all in this sector, I guess whatever sector, who've been living off of Medicare, ain't got no job, and ain't got no verifiable disability or whatever, they putting y'all, I said this before, they putting y'all to work. So y'all gonna have a minimum of 80 hours in the month to qualify for Medicare. So y'all better be looking. As also, I think somebody from Georgia said something about new laws. Y'all, please. July 1st, a lot of states have put in new laws concerning their citizens that live in those states. So please take a moment, use Chat GPT, whatever y'all use to look up the new states in y'all cities and towns that have gone into effect for July 1st. I'm not joking. I'm not ha ha he he. This is y'all. This is some serious stuff. From what can be taught in schools to what you can do, how you can drive, to all that stuff. Just take a minute. Those apps will break it down for you. I think you should go beyond the apps because sometimes the apps leave out stuff that they feel not important. And just do your research on that. Like I said, a lot of stuff has gone into effect on July 1st that govern you. So please take a minute to see what has gone into effect that y'all don't even know about that going to affect y'all on a daily. Even driving in the damn what they call it school zone when there ain't no school, go get you. So please just take a minute from all this hoo ha ha and boo ha ha and see because when you get stopped over by the police, you got to figure out he may have a legitimate reason to give you a $200 ticket, whereas before he didn't. So just please just check out these things. And one of the key things is harassing first responders. So classifying, just be careful when you start videoing people and they ask you to step back. You say, "Well, I got my First Amendment right." Just be careful of that because now they consider that a misdemeanor. So y'all just come on, just take a minute, break away from the social media, look at the new laws that have been put on the books on July 1st. Okay, that's what I want to say about that. Themis O says it should be a RICO for all those tape sellers, drivers, Cassie, her trainers, Sappies. Interesting. But they have to be in agreement. I heard. I don't know all that. Kareem Aquacar says no bright headlights within 50 feet. What kind of no bright headlights within 50 feet? Simple Social says Rico. He told a guy that the guy don't make no big purchases because I have friends that know him that also worked for him back in the day that told me stuff. One being a man, this stuff is surface, it's more. That's what they got these going to with these new bills. SK, are you talking about Medicaid or Medicare? Because Medicare is for okay, Medicaid. Whichever one is not for the senior citizens, okay? I don't know. I ain't on both. I don't either of them. I don't know. I just know they sound the same. Medicare, but I thought Medicare was for the older folks. Right. Did I say Medicare? I'm talking about Medicaid. Okay, Medicaid. All right. Let me see what y'all saying. F bad boy as a label. Put drugs on. Ooh, John. Put drugs on. Algebra. He was playing. Ooh, Lord. Lord. Oh, Lord. Sipping social night. Diddy is gay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Move right along, child. What's up, girl? Where you been? Did you get married? Did you get married, Seven? I think I went to your page the other day and I didn't see no activity. No slight to you. You know what this area and all the areas give. So okay. Well, the herpes is alleged. No, what? Oh, I heard that. Oh, let me take that off. I heard that he was going to meetings and paying from the herpes and stuff, and had to have a cold compressed to his mouth. I don't know. Now KK needs to be brought up, and I think they said she will. She was a whole matter. Yeah, I heard KK. They gonna go after KK next. So I don't know. That's what I heard. Okay. All right. So thank y'all for going. That's the news pretty much going on. I'm not an official news source. I just kind of siphon the news, what I hear out there, and then boom, y'all decide to research it if you don't. Okay. Also, the CEO of Lowe's, who was black, I think he's the most powerful black CEO or something like that. Told people don't worry about going to the office suite or something like that. Learn how to get a trade because AI can't do stuff like fix a toilet and he said a roof, a hole in the roof and all that. So, while we look at CEOs and people who are VPs, they're scared as hell of AI because it won't be no reason for them if they're able to replace those guys. So, but then again, if we have a whole surplus of plumbers and electricians and all that, that's going to create an abundance of labor in that department. So we shall see. Ooh, Lord. Kareem Aquacar says no transmissions playing sports against girls and ladies. I heard that too. I heard they putting that law into effect too. So. All right, we're going to take a brief commercial break. We'll be right back, y'all. We'll be right back, okay? Ooh, baby. What clip we going to play? I don't know. I don't know. Let's play this one here.
La 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 la. No 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 no. La 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 Yeah, not right.
Ooh, Pizarro ugly. Child, that's what they said Pizarro look like, sound like, and everything. Ugh. Just hideous. But it's I mean that is her probably most likely sound like her. Everybody we know is her probably look like her too. So anyway. All right, here we go. So listen, y'all. This is gonna kind of be a messy live, but it's gonna be centered around a lot of truth. Around a lot of truth. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let's talk about what the hell happened to Lolo and Lemon. Okay. Yes, I did a live on Lemon. And I went in on his ass to my loyalty. Please get the hell up out of here. So as soon on the cusp of me doing that live, a couple of hours later, he got in trouble because apparently well, not apparently, he told Lolo to shut up. He told Lolo to shut up. I'm like, what? What? Are you joking me, Lolo, to shut up? Like, what?
Oh hell
Now, he sure did. Now, you got to look at it like this. Now, Lolo got in trouble before when she was with Babe Nation. Excuse me if I'm wrong. I don't know. It happened quite a time ago. But she was sitting up there wanting to be counted. Excuse me, Lolo. You know the truth. It got wrapped up into reading somebody's book online and had her whole page almost terminated because of that. So Lolo likes to be counted. She sure does. Now we know Lolo is part of the AARP club, but she hanging out with this I don't know what you call him man who's in his 30s, I guess, 20s, 30s, whatever, based on what day he want to claim as his birthday. So now I felt Lolo should have been highly offended by the fact of when, he made fun of her disability. Nah, they over there playing like Ike and Turner, crying and whining. And when I heard this clip, listen, y'all, I was like, oh, hell no, to the no, no. Are you joking me? When I heard this, I was like, wait, and you got to understand. Somebody can understand. These people do a lot of background talking. They do a lot of running plays, but I never thought that Lolo would be going caught up in the play. But then I thought about when that time she read that book, that had to deal with some back end coordination. But when you hear this is some. Now, see, we know that boy over there that's a lemon and sour as hell. We know he failed drama class. Look at this. Oh Lord, I was like, is this some ebony and ivory stuff? Hold on, let me hold on 1 second. Let me pull this up real quick. When I heard this, I was like, oh hell no. 1 second, y'all. Mm-mm. Hopefully I can find it real quick. Hold on. Listen to this, y'all. What in the? What?
I care about you living unlike some of these other motherfuckers that couldn't give a good goddamn.
What?
I was not trying to come at you like that.
What fake
But
days
you
of
did.
our lives?
And I apologize.
What?
And I apologize to you. I love you.
Oh, what? You love
My
him?
friend.
What? Wait a minute.
My friend.
Oh
I
my
was not
friend.
trying to come at you. I care about you living unlike some of these other motherfuckers that couldn't give a good goddamn.
Oh hell no.
I was not trying to come at you like that. But you did. And I apologize.
This.
And I apologize to you. I love you. You're my friend.
Yeah.
My friend.
This. Do you see that as a bad romantic scene? Oh, boo, 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 boo. No, we got to go. Boo. You up here saying your ass is 60 years old. But you, you're my friend. Girl, you know how many times people don't sit up here and say they love, girl. What is wrong with you, Lolo? Wait a minute. I did not. I respect Lemon a lot and say he love you. Not your Your seasoned ass. Hold on. Let me hear that one more time.
I'm trying to come at you. What? I care about you living unlike some of these other motherfuckers that couldn't give a good goddamn. What? I was not trying to come at you like that. What? But you did. And I apologize. And I apologize to you. I love you. What? You're my friend. Oh my God. Boy, y'all, boy, there are some fair reality TV show actors over here. That sounds like some Days of Our Lives Tyler Perry shit. That's like some Tyler Perry audition tape stuff. I love you. You're my friend. Oh, what is going on? This man impersonated you as if you was a Tyrannosaurus Rex in one of the movies coming out this weekend, Jurassic Park, and you love somebody that would do that to you? Lemon should be saying the one, I love you, you my friend. What's going on, Lolo? He done told you to shut up. And you... Kwani, where you at, girl? Kwani, where you going?
Something just ain't right. It just ain't right.
Girl, Lolo, what is going on in the background? Is he tripping? Is he showing something for you? Because ain't no way, no how this is just virtual. Ain't no way, no how you ain't seeing something that scares you gonna miss it. What is really going on, Lolo? I am concerned for you, Lolo. You got a son Lemon's age, and you out here Lolo. Come on, Lolo. Lolo. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, one more time, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, one more time, y'all. Hold on. You're my friend. Hold on. My friend. I was not trying to come at you. I care about you living unlike some of these other motherfuckers that couldn't give a good goddamn. I was not trying to come at you like that. But you did. And I apologize. Oh, hell no. I apologize to you. I love you. What? You're my friend. You know what, Lolo? You could have stopped that. I apologize. And you're my friend. Okay, I give you, you probably spent hours with that man helping him build. But I love you. What the hell going on? What the hell? I love you. Listen, I already told y'all. These people on here, they spread that love word too easily. But Lolo, I feel she may actually love that man. So while y'all sitting around saying, did Shakim get some? Did Roro get some? Y'all need to be sitting up here saying, did Lolo get some? Did Lolo get some action? See, Lolo is a deceiver. Lolo is a deceiver. She have you thinking she's stupid, she dumb, she over there like could be slow like uppity and all that. But she over there running plays left, right like Tom Brady. Okay? She over there probably slipped away with Lemon. And they got some of y'all over there thinking he humping Shaquille. Listen, nobody don't scream like that. Say, I love you. You don't do that. You don't do that unless you done seen something and want to get it, or you done got something and don't want it to leave. Come on now. Y'all know nobody don't be screaming like that. And she know what you two give. Unless they sat back behind the scenes and rehearsed that for hours on end, Uh-uh. I don't, did Lemon say he love her back? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't watch. I just get tidbits of information sent my way. But did he say he love her back? Child. What's up, Precious 23? How you doing? I wonder what she love about Lemon. Maybe she like being treated like leftovers. Or maybe she on the payroll now too. You never know. You never know. She may be on the payroll. Ooh, Dr. Sophie said, lost all respect for her. What's up, Miss Piggy? You said that's wild. It sure is wild. When she busts out, I love you. I can understand that. You're my friend. No, I can understand that. Okay, all right. All right. But when the friendship turn to love? That's what I want to know. When the friendship turn to love? What's up, Nicole Reloaded? How you doing? Dr. Sophie, you said she needs a therapist. Dr. Sophie, why you ain't providing your services? Rhonda Brazil says she needs to be counted. She's desperate. But Rhonda, I think what happened was earlier in the day, she was running around over there on binary, and people were saying, wait a minute, binary, and then it fell out, so where's your allegiance lie? So I think, I don't know, maybe Lemon felt frustrated and told her to shut up or something over there. That's what I heard. What's up, Black Strawberry Apple? I don't know. So I had a little kumbaya. Diamond B says, not going to hell. We all about Jesus. Is the reason for the season. Yeah. Yikes is right. Yikes is right. You got that right. T Mac says, everybody got Lemon's name in their mouth today. B set to 2 points playing the game. That's okay. That's all right. Hey, you'd be stupid to sit on the side and protest while your viewership and your algorithm relevancy go down too. Only a fool will not sit up here and partake. Now that's what I will say. Okay. I'm B set to 1.0 and yeah, and your relevancy on the algorithm is going out. I don't it ain't no, and you gotta be honest, really Limit is 1.0 because when he start over here with me? We talk about Lolo. She was part of Babe Nation, right? So really, it's really 1.0, to be honest. I mean, or 1.5, if you want to say that, to be honest. Agents said, "SA, will you be holding support?" No, I don't do that. That's what the Lemonettes are for, I guess. Nicole Reload says that conversation smell like mothballs and teleport. It sounded like concoction to me. It sounded like they concocted that play because that don't sound right to me. Ooh, Precious 23 says 2BTV. It sounds like something. It was the pitch. Yeah, it was all emotional. And we know the thing is Lolo don't really show no emotion. So why she decided to show emotion at this time? I love you. Those are strong words, Lolo. What's going on? What's going on? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why he was treated his friend like that. He just running through everybody. You should have been, originally my thumbnail was going to be a list of people he done ran through. To be honest, I sure did. I had a whole damn thumbnail of Nurse K, Be Honest, Let's Be Honest, Binary, and somebody else I had up there. Sure did. And we going to add the names as they went through. We're going to add the names, okay? Her edibles wore off. I don't know. Something did. Something did. All right, so that's that. I don't know, but like I said, Lemon goes through people left, right, front, and center. He treats people like trash, and I guess people are still accepting the teleport as an excuse. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But that was I don't know. Hey, okay, this is a moment. What? Just put in the chat. What would you give this if you was a thespian instructor? Because let me say he's a failed thespian. So if you were a thespian instructor, what would you give this performance? What would you give this? Hold on, 1 second, y'all. What would y'all give this performance? Hold on.
My friend.
What would y'all give this?
To come at you.
Ooh.
I care about you, Lemon, unlike some of these other motherfuckers.
Why?
For good goddamn.
Why though?
I was not trying to come at you like that.
Ooh.
But you did.
Ooh.
And I apologize. And I apologize to you. I love you. You're my friend.
What? But why? But why? Why? That's the best question. Why? So put in the chat if you were a thespian instructor, what letter grade would you give it? Would you give it an A? Would you give it a B? Would you give it a C, D, a F? What letter grade would you give that act that drama scene right there? What I gotta see what y'all think. Is that A, a B, a C minus, D plus? Oh, T minus A. Woo, you must be a lemonade. He gave it an A plus. Child. Mm. So y'all gonna get that an A plus? Oh, Precious say C minus. C minus. Wow, your Precious gets it an A. Ooh. Nicole says an F plus. Asia said we on Zeus Network, so on A. Okay. And A. Okay, so child, Black Strawberry also a D. Sound like somebody ain't got no D in a long time. I want to keep seeing that. I don't know, child. You're my friend. Twilight says, sounds like a soap opera skit. It sure did. That's what it sound like. Ooh. Rhonda said an F minus. Damn, I didn't know we could go that low to the floor. Nicole says, I needed more pitch. Dr. Soapy says medication therapy with no unlimited refills, huh? Tay Bay Forever says, hey Sir King, what's going on? Well, honestly, I feel that was a tag along play. You follow my lead and we just take this to extreme. I don't know. That just you go from you're my friend, but I love you. Why? Why you love him? Why? I love you, Lemon, because you share your teleport with me. Something. But he just told you to shut up. Like, I just like, what? I don't do you see Lemon as a project that maybe you working on and don't want to be discarded away? I don't, child. Don't you're my friend. I give you that benefit of the doubt, but I love you. Okay. All right. Y'all be throwing around that love too easy for me. That's what I'm saying. What'd you say, Asia? I mean, Lemmy could have added that. No, Lemmy should have said, I caught me bothered. I was like, ooh, he shut you down. And then everybody was like, oh, look how he just treated Lolo. No, he can't be bothered with her no more. I was like, oh, wow. You would have definitely got villain of the year. Oh, my God. Anyway, I guess that keep rolling through. Lemon leave, sorry, not Lemon. Lodo leave, then there'll be somebody right there to take her place. I don't know. It's just, what's up, Davina? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Ooh, child. All right, so that's that. You give an I for incomplete. You compassionate. So, all right. Dr. Sophie says she sounded like a medicated Muppet. You know what? She may have been. She may have been on something, at that time and just wait and go to sleep. That's a good point. All right, so let's get into the next thing, child, baby, honey. But this person needs their proper introduction, okay? Because they always up to nothing, okay? While they siphoning through all your stuff and ruffling. Here we go.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no!
Ooh, child.
Now everybody, oh, Sir King, what? Anybody want to know what's my situation with Dimples? Long, long time ago, when we tried to console her because we knew she was confused of what she was or who she was, she would always run over here and play me against Beyond and so forth. And one day she just decided to pour a bomb my channel. So I think I have a forever ticket or a forever pass to always come at her. Because at the time, we showed nothing but care and concern for her. And she sat up there and did what she did because she's mentally unstable. What's up, Styles with Tisa? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being an active participant in today's broadcast. All right, so let's get into it. So apparently, now Dimples is a prolific doxer, a prolific privacy invader, a prolific person that will just because you didn't say hi to her or you don't support her views or whatever, she will seek to attempt to invade your privacy and disrupt your livelihood or put it on broadcast, even though hers herself she wants to guard closely as if she is a MI6 agent and all that. Now, see, this is the thing when this whole merger and let's network. To me, I feel people didn't include this in one of the repercussions of that because I felt a lot of beef sector people were very cognizant of the mental stability of Dimples and did not act when they could. But when you start engaging in different areas and finagling in different neighborhoods, just like in real life, just because your neighborhood don't tolerate certain things, don't mean another neighborhood when you start venturing over there has the same codes and principles. So apparently, she started messing with somebody named Prince of Sheba. Forgot his other name he go by, but apparently, she was harassing this man to the point where I guess somebody spilled some information over on his lap to give to him to get his get back with her, right? Now Prince of Sheba is not of this area. Thank you. His name is Stefan. Is not of this area. So his apprehension and concern to her mental well being was not on his radar. He just wanted to get his get back. So apparently Stefan, like I said, somebody spilled some tea on his lap and he picked it up and went to go find the source and found some information where apparently he found out where Dimple lived. Now, on his last broadcast, he was reading the reviews of the place, and let's tell you, it is not no Trump Towers. Okay, um, people talking about mold, people talking about rats, people talking about walking down a hallway at a certain time and the lights be off and stuff like that. So I'm just saying, Dimples is not fun when the rabbit has the gun, right? Right? See, Dimples, we try to tell you stop doing this to folks, stop doing this to people. And see, the thing about Stefan, which was really interesting, it seems as if he was telling us how Dimples was trying to throw us off. Apparently, I don't know. Delaware and some other place are close to each other. Oh, New Jersey. And it wouldn't make sense for this person to do this and do that because of that, because he's in close proximity, right? I guess, or whatever, based on his words, not mine. I'm just doing somewhat of a summary of his life. You go whatever you want to. I don't encourage doxing. That is not a principle or tenet that Avatar Nation, you know, encourages. But like I said, I have been a victim of this person when they try to sabotage my channel and show and porn bomb it and all that to destroy what we go over here. So it was just interesting, that he was sharing such information, and now that how she was intentionally throwing people off and things like that. And like I said, we don't know if that information is actual factual or whatever that she has, but it ain't no fun when the rabbit has the gun, right, Dimples? We told you stop violating people's privacy, stop doing that. You don't know what you're gonna do because see what Dimples has failed to understand. She has violated a lot of people, tons of people, to the point where she has caused a whole collective of people to form and unite or not give a damn about what happens to her because of what she's done blatantly to people who have not done anything to her. You go and you talk to numerous of content creators who've been violated by her. They're like, oh, I don't give a damn. If whatever happened, let it happen. Whatever happened, let it happen. So now you sitting up there with people who are not going to even give you the benefit of the doubt because you've been able to get away with it for so long. But now the flashlight's on you. So who knows? She may run around here and declare victim and say that they're doing this because she is part of a certain segment of the LGBTQIA and all this other stuff. But she has a long track record. And if you look at her community wall, that is a long track record of egregious actions and intent. Well, we're not going to call it intent. Egregious actions and direct action to violate people's privacy. So yeah, so that's unfortunate. Well, I don't even call it unfortunate. I just think that the universe will continue to protect you for so long until it has to spank you on its own. So, let me see what y'all say in the chat. Styles with two said, "Damn it, they doxed Dimples apparently, and apparently, you know, for what I'm hearing, for what I heard, I don't know." Demon Soul says they got glory holes as one of the apartment entities. I mean, sorry, amenities and stuff. What? Is that in the laundry room? Oh. So what you said, yeah, you got to be mindful that that bitch Carmen sit in the cut waiting for her get back. Yeah, and they probably still are, unfortunately. You got to be careful how you treat people. Like I said, it only take one person to offend for somebody to get it in and drive across country on a pamper with a pamper, just like that lady from NASA, and try to get their get back. You know what I'm saying? What? My damn Scorpio says, remember Lemon said he wanted, wait, remember Lemon said Lolo, ooh child, remember Lemon said Lolo wanted a threesome with him and that's what? Ooh, Lord. Uh-oh, where my banner at? Where my banner at? Where my banner at? Ooh child. Disclaimer. All commentary and opinions still are to be considered as alleged and as fiction. The purpose of this broadcast is for entertainment and enlightenment. Enjoy. Woo! But I did remember hearing that. But now somebody said, I love you. It might be some truth to that. It might be some truth. And like I said, while y'all thought he wanted Shaquille, maybe him and Lolo was getting it on. I don't know. Lolo slick. She's up there with Ness. We thought Ness was the one that was a slick one, but Ness is the one with the fair one because Lolo got a whole trip from the sponsor, and Lolo didn't even know it. I'm sorry, Ness didn't even know it. Ness went crazy. He said, "How many times you been speaking to the sponsor?" Lolo having daily conversations with the sponsor, and Ness didn't even know it. Lolo is a slick one, Mr. Wrench. Or Grinch. Yeah, you gotta be mindful. Okay, I think I said that. All right, let me see what else y'all said in the chat. Sophie, Wall, remember Leonard said that. It's interesting. This YouTube application is so interesting. So yeah, so that's that regarding Dimples, child. I don't know. But you know, time. I don't know. That's all I got to say. Like I said, I'll encourage it, but Dimples has violated a lot of people. A lot of people don't care. Like somebody said in the chat, a lot of people are waiting for her day to come because she's done too much, way too much on this apparatus. And she's actually been pretty much a deflection queen, to be honest, when she's trying to deflect people certain ways and throw them off. But like I said, you don't know who reside where. Right? That man, Stefan, he sat up there and understood the diversion because he lived in that area. So now what he did say is Rick Reed, he wouldn't fight. Now I'm talking about Stefan. He said he's not gonna fight Ricky Reed. He'll hire somebody to do it. But for Dimples, you know, he'll say pull up to Dimples. He said Dimples pull up. So apparently he think he could take Dimples because he said he 5'11" and Dimples are like 6'8", besides 15 shoes. But he still think he could do a karate kick in her chest, put her in a chokehold, and it'll be a wrap. But you know, I will never encourage that. But that's what apparently, allegedly, he was saying over there. What's up, Mommy Popo? How you doing? Thank you for being here, showing up right in time to stop any further crime between Dimples and Stefan. Okay. All right. Next thing we'll talk about is YTC and Sassy. We gotta take a brief commercial break, girl, because I hear YTC going over that crazy, just cursing people out. But is it because of Sassy? I don't know. But we'll take a brief commercial break with the broke hoe that travels from state to state blowing and breathalyzers because she done worn out her whole car in Texas and now gotta go all over the United States just to get some pain. Ooh, child.
We live. We live, child. We live, child. We live. We live. Tracy's Pieces. Tracy's Pieces. We live, child. They mad, child. Why they mad, child? Okay. Woo! We live. We live, child. We live, child. We live. We live. Tracy's Pieces. Tracy's Pieces. We live, child. They mad, child. Why they mad, child? Okay. Woo! Woo!
Apparently, they say that's what Tracy is in San Antonio, running around, walking around like that because them will stop giving her money. But I don't know. That's just a rumor for right now. But anyway, let's talk about YTC and Sassy, child. So apparently, and it's a lot of stuff over there. So YTC is just flipping out because she apparently this is secondhand information, y'all. That she's mad that people are supporting binary and the numbers are looking skewed a certain way, and they like why are people supporting that man, and when she done put in all this work and everything and all that stuff, and that's not right, and that's not okay. And we know Sassy has recently emerged from her Lenten sabbatical, right? But they saying that she ain't really been visiting or hasn't visited um YTC. And apparently Sassy said, well, she got my number. So child, what the word on the curb is that Sassy submitted a contract to YTC saying that she wanted some of the proceeds. And YTC was not too happy about that situation. And some of the audience members are saying, you know what, the show was live there when Sassy was here. I think why is Sassy over there visiting other panels, but not YTC? And if she did, why she ain't staying that long? Lent has been over for a few months. What's really going on? Was Lent really excused to break up? But apparently, there's some contractual negotiations that have fell through. Apparently, YTC said she said she built this shit and she don't need her to keep it going. So, child, there's a lot of stuff going on, but I feel as if they like I said, YTC don't want to give up some of that bread, and Sassy's like, hey, I'm part of the fixture. Look at the views, look at the people commenting. I'm a key component to your success, and I guess she wants to have a part of that success. Now I don't know. This is rumors, but it seems to be true because she ain't been making her way over there. And where there's rumors, there's some tinge of truth, trust and believe. So maybe did she said, because Sassy said she a bougie B, so or a thorough B or a professional B. So did she send really YTC a contract stipulating how much she wanted and when she would appear and all that? I think it's quite interesting because a lot of people saying that, YTC been doing 7, 8 hour, 9 hour lives. And that's atypical for her because we know that she is what? She come in, I guess, early in the morning, but they said she take it up the whole damn day. So is she okay? That's what people are really saying too. Is she okay? Because she been going live for 7, 9 hours. I'm just saying that's and you can do it. They saying she the female limit now. She about to be the female limit. So I'm like, okay. But apparently going back to the original thing, is there something blew up between Sassy and YTC? And why has Sassy now made her way back over there to where she was the co-host? And the reason people say it is because there's something going on in the back end regarding Sassy. Because they said when Sassy was away, this also was an experiment. Now, although she said she was, doing it for religious reasons, she was also doing her experiment to see if
YTC would still be as successful as they were together. And apparently people are like, no, and Sassy's now reemerged and said that she has contractual demands. And I guess YTC is not honoring or does not want to commit to those demands. So we'll see if they can work it out on the back end, or if just Sassy was just continue to hop on other people's panels and then maybe reemerge one day on her own channel and stuff like that. So we shall see. We shall see. So that's the YTC and Sassy situation. YTC is a bore. Wow. J Dunn needs to touch ground. Okay. Wow. YT is a wow. Oh, child. Okay. Black Pearl says, wow. So that's what happened. Apparently that's what's going on. Apparently that's what's going on. And you don't ever know if it's true, but it's just kind of, to me, I'm like, okay, I can understand that now because, and then, like I said, somebody said what Sassy said on somebody's panel, she got my number. So something must have happened. I don't know. We shall see. All right. So the last thing I want to talk about is Jay Wilson on a new sex app. Child. Now I heard this over there. Listen to Deanna, because I have to give the source. I really do have to give the source. But apparently, I heard this on Deanna's live. Because what? The freaks come out at night, even though she told it this morning.
Say what now? The freaks come out at night. I want to tell you, the freaks come out at night. The freak come out. The freaks come out at night.
Now, apparently, allegedly, let's not say apparently, allegedly, based on what Deanna was saying, somebody gave her some information that Jay Wilson is on this app called Sniffles, something, I don't know, over there, and they found him on the app doing stuff now, or apparently having an app presence. That's all I can say. So, I don't know, but that's what Deanna was saying. Because I always knew, like, let's be honest, I always knew that like Jay Wilson was a hoe, was a traveling hoe, because I always would say this, and you'll keep hearing me say this from broadcast to broadcast. You would hear him tell stories about where he traveled to, and then in the middle of his broadcast, he'll talk about where like the sex places are. He'll know a bar, he'll know an alleyway, he'll know a forest, he'll know a park, he'll know a time, and he'll tell you what happened at a certain time at a certain point. And I'm like, how the hell would you know that? To me, if you're going into the city, now you gotta mind you, this is before when he's talking the evolution of apps. So when you're going into a city for, I feel like I'm not a flight attendant. I guess they're going in and out of city like maybe what, a day, a night. How the hell you know all these nookie cranny places where to go, and you're not there for a week or two? You know what I mean? So I'm like, what? So, and he would talk, oh, if you want this kind of guy, that kind of guy, and if you want to get it, and I'm like, how do you know this though? Like, you would have to be actively looking to have this happen or engaging with, like, just for that, because you're not there that long as a traveling hoe, as a stewardess or whatever they call a flight attendant. So it's just like, yo, and and he always like, they coming to daddy. They coming to daddy. And at 55, I can still pull. And I'm like, you want to try? You a ho, like, because he did was advocating for Southern Prep and all that. And I'm like, and all this stuff. And I'm like, wow. I don't know. It's just, I don't know what to say. I just be careful and wrap it up. That's all I can say is be careful and wrap it up. What's up, Heavy Bear? How you doing? Thank you for coming in. But be careful and wrap it up. And I don't know too much about what was seen or if they engaged with him and all that. But I just heard that she said that he was on some app called Sniffles or Snuffles or what, I don't know. I don't know what the hell that is. It sounds like a Kleenex company, but anyway. So yeah. So it's Jay Wilson. Yeah, it's just that whole situation is weird.
Really, really weird. I don't know. I don't know what to do. All right, I'm gonna drop my link in case anyone wants to come up and tell us what they think. Thank y'all for being an engaging audience. Was there anything else I heard on the UPC? Other than that, no, not really. No, not really. No. I was just thinking about Ness, and I'm like, how the change of fortune happened so. What's up, Zara? Happened so quickly. She was up there dominating and trying to control people because she was the queen of the nighttime spot, and then all of a sudden it was gone. So that's why I tell people you gotta be careful, like how what you do, the character you choose, and how you piss off people. Because I was just thinking about like, damn, you like, and then she went over to another app, and apparently when I heard they got that taken down to Patreon. So it's like you gotta be careful what you say and how you say it. And Lemon, I feel maybe on that path too because you gotta be careful who you piss off because the person that you piss off may be the main one who may be holding the plug to your channel. So, that's what I was thinking about Ness. I'm like, damn, Ness is talented. Ness, I feel, is one of the most talented people in the sector. But there's certain ways that you got to craft your presentation not to piss off people. And at the end of the day, they'll say, this is entertainment. This is entertainment. No. 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 I think a lot of people are using that as an excuse to get away with bad behavior. But a lot of people are using people's real life circumstances and situations and identify information to craft what they deem as an entertainment broadcast, but when it's really virtual harassment or just talking to people. Like you gotta be careful how you talk to people. Like that's the main thing. Like you gotta know who to yell at and who not to yell at because people take that shit for real, for real. For real, for real. Like I'm serious, people take that shit for real, for real. And it's like, I'm gonna get your ass. I'm gonna get you. I'm tired of you talking to me that way. I'm gonna show you. And they get fixated on you. I don't understand. Anyway, I guess you got to be through it to understand it. I guess I don't know. They messed up our entertainment. Who is they? Who is they? Who is they? Right, Rico. To see some people be real. Some people do be hurt. Like you sit up there and yell. Like y'all, I think what content creators they don't take into effect is how like some people look at them. Some people look at them as truly, and this is a strong word, okay? Truly a strong word, role models and inspirations. And you be like, sir, can you get the F out of here with that bullshit? But no, some of them really do. Some people say, man, I really wish I could be a YouTube content creator, but I'm too shy or I'm not as quick witted or creative or, funny or, as maybe as insightful and stuff like that. So they look up to these content creators, right? They really do. They trust and believe. They do. But then when they curse them out or they dog them out, they're like, yo, I can't believe that person did that to me. And then they get fixated on you because now you open up a whole bunch of emotions that now let's say that for example, they had trust issues or like somebody they really liked in their real life did them the same way. And they say, I'm never gonna be done that way again. And then they get online like, oh my God, I can't believe it. And then things go south. And they say, I'm never gonna let nobody treat me this way. I'm gonna report all their pages, all their clips. I'm gonna find where they live. I'm gonna tear everything down today because they're never gonna talk to anyone that way. I think content creators don't. A lot of them, in the way in which they talk to people, don't really take that into account. So, just like Beyonce and Taylor Swift, if they brush off a fan the wrong way, you never know how that fan may react. It might stop them from state to state to state. That's crazy. Those that took Ness channel, you know, that is unfortunate. That's sad. I never will condone that, but you gotta be careful how you talk to people. Like I said, I don't condone that. I think Ness had the hallmark of being a really entertaining and fun show. But what I would tell her always was, why you gotta talk to people that way?
And maybe that was part of her act, right? But you need to subtract that part of your act because that caused you to not really be likable, even to those who supported you, because you were going at people who were supporting you. It just show it's like our presentation and our vernacular is so key. That's why I say with limit. It's only going to be a matter of time unless you revamp that. It's only be a matter of time until you become a victim to it. Because how many times who you going to keep calling somebody like that? A lot of people not going to deal with it. I love you. They're not going to turn around and do that. They're going to say F you. That's what they're going to do is say, and I'll show you. And they'll take time to go through all your videos to see which ones don't go and comply with the YouTube guidelines. That's what they do to get their revenge. And I just don't understand how people just don't, how they just don't see that. Like you got, sometimes you may not like a person, but you gotta fake it. You can't curse them out because you know what? They may have a whole bunch of people who like them. It's a lot of block parties coming. Well, I would say block parties, but strike teams that link up for various reasons because they don't like somebody. So they are all suffering from some PTSD and unresolved trauma. I I agree. I agree. This world ain't nobody live a perfect life. Whether you be rich or one of the royals or nobody ain't lived the perfect life because when you think you made it, there's people that you either gotta prepare for something to happen or you gotta make sure something don't happen. You get what I'm saying? Like it's just weird. Like you can be the richest person in the world. Like, okay, but you can't deal with everyday society because what? You don't know who crazy out there following you and stuff like that. Or you gotta deal with something because it's just never whatever, it's never a perfect situation. And then on top of that, what's perfect? What's perfect? Perfect is I mean, okay, so you can say I'm perfect is what? No problems, no issues, no nothing. But that's not the world. The world is not perfect. So I don't know. It's just crazy. Because I was sitting over there watching some clip of Jay Z, right, and he had that his daughter, whatever, with him. He all separated from the masses because of his celebrity, and you know what I mean. Like I don't know if y'all saw that clip, but it was like he was I guess he was at Beyonce show, and he wanted to watch his wife, so they had to separate him from the masses and create this I guess space where nobody could be around him. Is that perfect? I don't know. I don't know. In a way, maybe it is. Maybe he don't want to deal with the common folk, but in a way, no, it's not because he can't be a regular human. But he don't want to be a regular. I don't know. That's In a way, is that perfect for his children? No, because they always got to walk around like they on guard. It's a weird psychology to break it down. Um, we are all perfectly flawed. You seen that too? He was hiding his son. They were doing something. It was weird. I wasn't too interested. I wanted to see why Jay-Z was standing by the side with the bodyguard. And there was this open space and stuff like that. So now I want to say that. Did y'all see that clip with Beyonce when that damn Cadillac thing was floating around the stadium and almost malfunctioned? Child, I know she was pissed off. I know she was pissed off. I know she was pissed. She didn't know if that thing was going because listen, y'all, if that thing would have just like tilted down, she would have come tumbling down. And I know she was like, I ain't moving, 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 I ain't moving. If she moved 1 inch or something, she would have. Now I know she had like a safety harness, but I don't think that safety. I think that safety harness was to maybe keep her in the vehicle. Who knows? But shit, when the thing was tilted, it was like a Cadillac that was tilted to the side, and then she would have been. Who knows? I mean, did they test that? Did they test it at that kind of height and her weight? Would it be able to sustain that kind of force coming down like that? That's crazy. I know some people were pissed in. That was crazy. And then she got off the thing and tried. You could see she had that fake smile, but you know when she got in the back, she ripped somebody head off. First of all, she's a perfectionist, right? She's a perfectionist, so I'm sure she was pissed, right? Because she tried to keep. You remember when was it Michelle or Kelly? No, Michelle came tumbling down the stairs. when they were on 106 in Park or whatever, and she kept singing. She tried the same thing up there on that damn counter that was tilted. She tried to keep singing, but she knew nah. She was like, stop. It wasn't funny, but that's what I thought of. Like, because they always said the show must go on, but in that situation, the show can't go on like that. Because if she could have kept, she would have, boy. And then I was thinking, what about the Beehive? Who on the Beehive would have been the one to say, some crazy ass fan would have been like, I got you, Beyonce, and would have tried to save her, and she would have fallen on them. Like, I want to know, it would have been a plethora of them that probably used their bodies as shields to save her. I don't know that I'm glad nothing happened. I'm glad she was lowered down to the ground. But like I said, I know she ripped somebody's head off. Whoever was in charge of that, ooh, baby, honey. So I just, she was, because like I said, when she got off of that, she had that fake smile, like, hi, how you doing? Hey. But you can see that she was seething mad. Because you had to start the show. How you start the show from that? Like, restart the show. I was like, oh. Anyway, move right along. Oh, somebody got fired. Somebody got fired for sure. Somebody got fired, got a pay cut, and I'm sure they revisited that what they call that? That insurance clause they have. I'm sure they did. Because if she would have fallen and had life ending career injuries, child, so imagine that. I've been who been investigating Oprah? I don't know. Yes, you missed the conversation. We just talking about Beyonce and how hard she was going around the stadium in this Cadillac that was elevated, and the Cadillac tilted to the side, and she almost fell out of it. Now, obviously, it wasn't supposed to go that way, but somebody didn't do something they were supposed to do, or they didn't test it. So that's crazy how they put their lives in other people's hands. So he said, "Oh, she was cursing hard, but we Barb game though." Well, I bet she was mad. I bet she was upset because that's somebody's job. Whose job is that to make sure that those steel cables and stuff don't come loose, and was everything tightened? And y'all go check out the clip on social media. It's there. And she was sitting all the way to the edge so she didn't fall out. I was like, I don't know. Anyway. All right. Other than that, anybody got any other questions, concerns? That's really all I got for y'all. Hopefully, y'all been thoroughly entertained. I love you. What? You don't even know that man, Lolo. Like, you don't even know him. I love you. You don't even know him like that. Like to say that you love him. He don't love you back like that, Lolo. Like, you know what? People be going through a lot. And this social media haven, how I'm doing on time. In this social media haven, it allows people to attach to one another and correspond with one another that they would never ever thought. But I just feel like you really don't know people. And we kind of live in a virtual fantasy land that we can deal with people as much as we want to while still enjoying their virtual presence. So if Rico the Sleeve start getting on my damn nerve, but I like Rico the Sleeve, I can say, "Oh, bye, Rico. I gotta go take a nap." But if Rico the Sleeves and I met him in real life, and I gotta be around him for 24 hours, oh damn, no, I'm tired of him. I don't like him as much. Y'all get what I'm saying? So the virtual reality sphere allow us to engage with people that had the same commonalities with us without having to deal with the things that we don't like about them in ourselves. And we just start forming these bonds and stuff. So it's interesting. It's very interesting. And like I said, when people meet each other, things go wrong because maybe it wasn't destined for you to really meet in the physical realm. But on the virtual realm, you're perfect. And I think that's what things go south. These meetups, now they in the presence of each other for 12 hours. Now they stink. They ain't taking a bath. They got hot breath. Because you know what? You should have stayed your ass online. You wasn't supposed to meet in the flesh. So listen, one meetup I'm glad that did not happen. And those who are old heads, And sorry, I gotta bring you back up. I don't know if you're around under a different name, but one meetup, I am glad, and this is really showed the shallowness of this one content creator. But it was deception on both sides, and this is for the old heads. When it was Bama, what was it? What was it called? Babe Nation, no, Babe Cation, whatever they call it, Fivecation. It was Fivecation, and Bama girl had that camera slip. Child, that ruined everything. And I was thinking the other day, what would have happened if Bama girl would have met up with Five Babe? Because the way Five Babe treated Bama girl after that camera slip was like, oh hell no to the no no. And I'm like, ooh, that was so wrong. Because the only reason Five dismissed Bama girl was because Bama girl did not look like her avatar. That was it. Same person, same vibe, same MO. But once Five A saw what Bama Girl looked like, it was like, oh hell no to the no no. And in a way that was so wrong because it showed that Five A was very shallow. And you had to be of a certain aesthetic to be with her. But then on the other hand, Bama Girl, you didn't look like that until like 20 years prior to that picture, to what you look like today. But I just thought I was just thinking about that. You talking about people that we, supposed to really just stay in the virtual land and not in physical land. What's up, Brickster babe? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Oh no, I wish Bama would have went upside J Dunn here when they had. I don't wish no violence. I don't wish no violence. But that was a scary situation for Jay Dunn. I mean, just think about that. They met, and then she got to worry about who's gonna be coming through the door or the window and all. That was a scary. That's that's good you bring that up, Rico, because that is a very scary situation too. And they were out to get her like some damn alligators, and they were circling trying to get her like some alligators. And to know that you had to sleep there. I don't know how did she get any sleep? That child, that would have been scary. Like, all right, let me see. So yeah, that's crazy. Timmy says, I read about you was funny. I try to be. I ain't trying to be that negative energy, that rah, that cursing. Yeah. What do you say? What do you say? I'll violate you. I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah, you hear me? Yeah. I'm like, where do you get like who did you learn these lines from? Rambo? So no, I ain't about that. Never been about that. I feel like it takes too much energy to conjure up that animosity and spirit like that. Just be chill, copacetic. We got real world situations where people trying to push through laws and intimidate people. But let me just say this: I think the person who may lose it all is Elon. Elon may lose it all because he up there sitting up there talking about that bill again and talking about he gonna support the other party. And I'm like, Elon. And they taking away the tax credits, like the EV tax credits, so that he don't benefit from it. I'm like, Elon, you better shut up. You better shut up. Because let me just be honest. I don't think it's wrong. I think it's the people behind Rump that got their own agenda they pushing forward. Because some of the stuff that's being pushed forward is even against what Rump is known to support. I'll be like, Elon, better shut up, though. Elon gonna lose it, boy. Let Elon and let him start financing the Democratic Party, Independent Party. Y'all gonna woo! I'm just saying, Tesla went up, but Tesla's gonna come down. They just went up because they robo-taxi. But what has Tesla? And then they tell, listen, y'all, pay attention. July 2nd and 3rd, Tesla delivery numbers come out. They said them numbers gonna be catastrophic. What other entity does Tesla, the company? Now, Elon, he got multiple businesses. He got Starlink, he got that other stuff. But of Tesla itself, what does he really have that's like you can say that's profitable?
his cars. As far as I know he got the stuff that he working on, like the humanoids and all that. Then Then check this out. He got a whole bunch of government contracts. So what are you doing? You know, Rump is petty. And I say Rump not to disrespect that man, but to keep the audio bots away from here. So you know Rump is petty. So why in the hell are you antagonizing this man? Then antagonizing the party in which he currently is, and they don't think they go sit up there and be petty and eliminate those contracts. They sit up here. Wasn't Elon the head of Doge? Rump done set up said, okay, Rump done set up here and said, okay, we're gonna have Doge go investigate the government contracts that we gave you to see that if they're excessive and encouraging government's waste. I was like, oh hell no. Oh my God, they so petty. So Doge, which he led, is now going to come back and investigate him because he left. Not because he left, but because he. I was like, these people are so grimy. So Elon may lose it. Elon may lose it all. So I'm just saying. What you say? I love you. You love me. Okay, well, be careful. Be careful. Oh no, you talking about? Oh, okay. You talking about what Lolo said? I was about to say, okay, boy, whoo, child. The last person to tell me that I love you, Sir King. I'm like, I had to get rid of them. They can play in my face. Rico said that's why they have all these distractions so they can pass these bills without people knowing. Yeah, yeah. You love being on Twitter Space. I feel like they doing more than just allowing you to express your opinion. You know what, Rico? He does look like he is a robot at times. I do feel like some of these people, like when Rump came out of there one day and made an announcement, I was like, they don't look human. It look like it's a robot there. It just look weird to me. They probably are using humanoids or AI to impersonate us. Jasmine needs to touch grass. Says I can't, child. I can't do drugs. So okay. Yeah, you need a red ball, Brixton. I'm sure if you on the train or the trolley or on your yacht, you can it'll definitely help you pass some time. Cause child, let's plan for Brixton, Brave. We're gonna be real messy. I'm here for the mess. Can you believe this lady done said this, Brixton, since you coming in late? I love you. Little Brixton, you gonna be so sad. You gonna be hold on, Brixton. We gotta get it for Brixton because she here for the mess. Hold on, here we go. Listen to this, Brixton.
I'm trying to come at you.
What? Listen to this, Brixton.
I care about you living unlike some of these other motherfuckers that couldn't give a good goddamn.
What?
I was not trying to come at you like that. But you did. And I apologize.
You failed, Will.
And I apologize to you. I love you. What? You my friend. What?
Hold on.
I was not trying to come at you.
What?
I care about you living unlike some of these other motherfuckers that couldn't give a good goddamn.
Oh, put a name on it. What?
I was not trying to come at you like that. But you did.
What?
And I apologize.
Oh my God.
And I apologize to you. I love you. You my friend.
Oh hell no. I love you. But you get your fake Will Smith ass out of here. That's the worst acting I ever seen. Oh, I love you. I love you. You're my friend. This girl's like a damn 9-year-old who just got her Barbie taken away from her playground friend. Are you okay, Lolo? You were free. I love you. Give me back my Barbie. What? Are you 60 years old acting like this? There's more serious things in this world than talking to some boy that. Oh my God. Like, y'all think they would live together. Child, no, did you get some pain and you digmatized? I don't. What the hell? Child, I don't know.
That is some playground. Yeah, they write the playhouse. They write the playhouse. They over there acting like children at the damn playhouse. Give me back my toy. You my friend. I love you. Give me back my toy. How can a adult woman sound like that? And it ain't that serious. Like it ain't. It's. I don't know. Yeah, that is the part that's like what's really going on. It is like really, unless they rehearse this shit in the background. It'd be like, take my lead, go and just go and sing. That's all I can think of. Like, okay, we're gonna run this play, we're gonna milk this shit. We gonna yeah, okay, all right. And they texting about and then while they up there. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, we talking about it, so whatever. It is what it is. You said you need to watch that live. Yeah, go watch it. I can't believe what I. Yeah, I know a lot of people can't believe. Like, damn, you 16, he's half your age, and you talking about you love him? You should have been boy bye. You're like boy bye. Ain't your mama? Don't play with me. What the hell wrong with you? That's what she should have said. Get him in this place real quick. Hey, bitch, don't talk to me like that. What the hell wrong with you? So teleport drinking fat ass. That's what she should have said. What about the dog? What happened with the Dale Room Shaker? How you doing? Well, what about the dog? What happened with the dog? What dog? Damn. The dog said, woof, 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 love you too, woof. The dog said he loved living too? What the hell? What happened Room Shaker with the dog? Did the dog slap him like Jay Wilson dog did? Like what happened? Did the dog say enough is enough? I need to know what happened. Child, what did he do to the dog? Because you know people call Peter real quick, okay? Peter real quick. What happened with the dog? I want to know what happened to the dog. Oh, Lord, hold on. Let me see. Child. What? The mama told him to, oh. Child, mama told him to clean the shit up off the floor. And what he say? Did he tell her to shut up like he told Lolo? Child. Whew. And yet, Lolo is crying for somebody like this. Child, I don't get it. He was on mute for the longest. I bet he was. I bet he was. I bet he was. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Oh hell no. This might be a part 2 tonight, y'all. This might be a part 2. Oh no. No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
Ooh, child.
Wow. Yes, she did. Well, I got 2. Yes, she did. What? No, don't you feel like a fool? See, y'all don't understand. I be trying to get them in that light. Wow. Wow. Hold on. I think somebody may have posted this. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I think somebody may have hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. I think somebody may have posted it. Let me see this real quick. Cause they made a I don't know if child, they wave. Who they wave? Ew. What? No, they said Damian Lillard just got waved. I don't know. Are they gonna wave too? That wasn't a good fit anyway. Giannis Kupokopo and Miller, what's the name? Damian Lillard or Leonard? That wasn't a good fit. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me see this.
I can't even hear you, bitch. Can you speak the fuck up, bitch? Can you yell and have that Metro PCS phone, bitch? Or is your phone fucked up and cracked? Like your cracked ass now, bitch. So you heard for real. So you heard for real. Go talk to a therapist, bitch. Oh, you don't care?
Yeah, you can't really. You can't. Yes, somebody said something. Yeah, yeah. You can't hear because somebody talking. Somebody talking in the background. I don't know who. Somebody was talking on the stage when his mama was talking to him, so you can't really hear it that well. Y'all check out Sadie Eliza YouTube. Y'all gotta check out Sadie Eliza YouTube on Twitter. Y'all check out Sadie Eliza YouTube. Did I say Twitter? No, Instagram. Y'all check out Sadie Eliza YouTube. Now wait a minute. Hold on. How this person gonna come in my live? Oh, okay. All right. That's different. I misread that. Y'all check out Shady Lives on YouTube. You can hear it, but it's like somebody is talking on stream or over it. Like it's just weird. Like, yeah, but I gotta research that. Yeah, his mom. Okay, so this is the thing. I don't like talking about nobody mama, but we gotta connect the dots. I feel mama's getting a check for Lemon. Something's not right. Something will happen with that boy head. He got dropped when he was young. Might have a physical impairment that we can't see, or something's going on. So she gets a check for him, and that dog is a service dog. That's what I say. That's what I say. Cause it's just that she deal with too much shit for him not to be on his own. And then that big ass wildebeest of a dog in that apartment complex. You know, if you live in an apartment, you know they're not dealing with no big ass dog like that unless it's a service dog. Okay, so yeah, so and then I feel honestly, Mama be popping up at different times because she be leaving the job early or something like that. She get off early or whatever, and he don't be knowing, and then she be sitting up there popping up on his ass. Somebody get that shit off. Oh Lord, y'all check out Shady Lives on YouTube. But I heard the clip. I really couldn't make it out because somebody was talking. I don't know if they were trying to talk purposely over it, but it was. It's two ladies, but I was clocking. Okay. Cheryl Burnett. What's up? Hey, how you doing, Cheryl Burnett? Oh, I'm not all up in his business like that. I don't know. I was cussing her while clocking Mama voice. Oh, okay, that was you. Okay. Let me put. Yeah, you don't need your headphones for that. Damn, that's a shame. So we need limit you. Some people gonna try to get to your mama to control your behavior. Damn, that's fucked up. Anyway, all right, y'all. That's all I got for you. Diva D, if you in here, thank you very much. I appreciate you. If you want to, please send a gesture $sign Sir King Crown. I would appreciate it if y'all can send a gesture. It would be tremendously appreciated. If not, please feel free to thumbs up the live. That'll be tremendously appreciated as well. Regarding anything else I need to tell you, just stay abreast of what's going on in the world. That's all I can tell you. And those coming in late, July 1st, a lot of laws went into effect in people's states and cities and counties and stuff like that. So please look up what's changed in your state and county because July 1st, a lot of things have gone into effect that will directly affect you. You can't sit up there and say you didn't know, because that's not, stupidity. What they say is not a reason for not knowing the law. So just check that out. With that being said, I'm out of here. Thank you to my wonderful moderators. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all to all the Avatar Nation on this. I appreciate y'all as well. Remember to be the change that you want to see in the world, and take care of your health as well. Partial verdict was reached in the Diddy trial. Child, what do you mean by partial? What happened to the other one? Was it guilty or not guilty? Oh, but they didn't tell us yet. Okay, they didn't tell us yet. Either way, that's sad. It really is. Let me see. Jury says it has reached a verdict on some counts in the Diddy Sean Combs trial. Trump says Doge is a monster that may go back and eat Elon. Damn. Trump and DeSantis open new migrant detention center that's surrounded by swampland. Pizarro, you better be careful, child. Child. What else in the news? Let's see. Let me see what y'all saying. Powell says the Fed would have cut rates this year if it wasn't for Trump policies. Job openings unexpectedly increased in May. Waffle House drops its egg surcharge. Let's see. Let's see what else they're talking about. Israel at crossroads as Netanyahu prepares to meet Trump. He's supposed to be over here July 7th or 8th or so. Major insurance changes are coming to GLP-1 drugs for weight loss. Insurance. Ooh. I don't care about that. Justice Department says 2 Chinese nationals charged with spying inside the U.S. for Beijing. Baby, ooh, child, baby, honey. Let's see what else in the news. Let's see. Is that about it? Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's about it, y'all. So stay abreast of the news and see what's going on, because ignorance is not a reason, an excuse to not know what the hell's going on. Jamal Fareed, I hope I said that right. Sir King Miles in our chat. Hit that like on the way and share. Thank you. I appreciate you, Jamel. Sorry, I said Jamal. Thank you, Jamel. Jamel, we about to head up out of here, but I hope you had a great day. You can catch us on the replay. Brixton Bay says, Rico, I saw tourism has slowed down to the U.S. Our government saying avoid certain states. Okay. Yeah, because they might send your ass over there to Alligator Alcatraz. People just need to hit the gym. Fuck weight loss medicine. For some people, they might not have that fortitude. It's different for everybody. That's why I don't judge. Good luck to Brian and everything. I hope he's going well. I mean, I hope he does well. I mean, I hope everything's going well for him. That's sad, but it's sad. All right, y'all. With that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all take care now. Thank you again for your engagement. I appreciate it. And I will see y'all soon. Ciao. All right. Bye, y'all. Have a good one.
Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King. Sir King. Sir King.